welcome back to my YouTube channel. And so today I'm going to tell you about the camera that I purchased off of eBay for less than $100. Yes, your girl is always going to find a good deal. But one thing that I was looking for a digital camera is something that was pretty compact and also did a great job taking pictures, whether it's in the daylight or it's somewhere that's not as lit, so a bit dark. And this camera right here, the Panasonic LUMIX DMC ZS7, does a perfect job of doing that. A couple other things I really love about this camera is that the zoom that it has, it can zoom in pretty far. I think 12x optical zoom, and you can also play with a lot of the different features that it has, so it's very easy to maneuver. So if you're someone that's not too good with cameras, this is something that's very simple and you're able to get really good pictures. And it also does a pretty good job with videos, even though that is not my focus for this camera. I did take a couple of test videos and it was good. It was good, I can't lie. But something that I do want to share as you're looking for cameras on eBay is that you have to do your research, because a lot of the cameras that I saw, they were selling them for parts, or it was missing this, it had a crack, it had something. So make sure that you're looking at the pictures really good. Make sure that you're looking at the description that the seller put down and looking also at the reviews, because the people who have purchased from them could have good things or bad things to say. So even as you're looking for the camera, make sure that it is a camera that has been tested, because some of these cameras, it'll say not tested, and you don't want to go ahead and spend your money and get a camera that can't even turn on. All right, so make sure it is tested and it is working. And it's also good to look to see what else that they're going to include within the camera. Like mine, for instance, it came with the battery and it also came with the case, which I thought was a nice little touch. But I know some don't always come with the battery. Oh, it came with the charger too. So I know some don't always come with all of those things, but it's good to look to see if it offers that, because if it doesn't, you would have to go and purchase that separately. And so now it can start to add up just a little bit. But yeah, so this one, it came with the battery, it came with the charger, and it came with the case, which I thought was very nice. And it was $85. After tax and shipping, it came out to about $95. And it was relatively quick to ship as well too. So I think that was really good. Shout out to the seller. If you're also just thinking about how are you going to get your pictures off of this camera, there are 3 ways I discovered that you can get your pictures off. You can purchase this right here, this, I guess, adapter that you can hook up to your iPhone and put the SD card into this slot, and then it will have a file that you can click and import all your pictures. But I know some people said that that doesn't work, and I did have a couple of issues doing that. So an alternative that I was able to figure out is taking the SD card from the camera and putting it into my laptop. Mind you, I do have an older MacBook that I've just had for ages, and on the side it has a slot for you to put your SD card in, and it was able to go in nicely, and I was able to click the file and just import all my pictures that way. Or you could also purchase, I think it's a USB-A that this camera would need, but don't quote me. You would have to kind of double check. But on the side, you can see there's a couple of different ports right there, 2 small ones. And I think this one right here, the USB-A, you can go ahead and put that in, put the cord inside, and then hook up the other side to your computer, and then you can go ahead and import your files that way. So a couple of different ways to do it, but overall it's still relatively simple for you to get your picture to your device that you're looking to get it on. I will also definitely include some of the pictures that I was able to take through this camera. I try to do different lighting so that you can see how it does. The flash was on the whole time, and I did some within more daylight, and then I did some in darker areas so that you can see the contrast. But overall, this camera does a really good job, especially for this price too, $85. Not too bad, not too shabby, especially compared to spending like $800 on a digital camera. I think this is a really good alternative. But if you are looking for a different digital camera that's a bit older and also really good, I heard that the Nikon Coolpix is pretty good. And I saw a lot of those on eBay too, but I decided to go with the Panasonic. But that's another great option that you can definitely check out. I will go ahead and include some of the pictures. I hope that this was really helpful and that you're able able to learn something from this, and if you are looking for a camera like this, I hope that this was good inspiration. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll go ahead and add those pictures, and I will see you in my next video. Bye y'all.